Ladies and gents, it's that moment you've all been waiting for. No, not the time I shut this channel down for good, but it's Football Manager 2020. We're finally here. So what am I doing with this year's version? Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I don't really have a full plan. I'm starting out with, as you can probably see right there, I'm gonna start out with none other than Atletico Madrid, the better side of Madrid, if you ask me. Wink, wink. And we will just see how far we go. I may do a season or two. I may just do 2 weeks of the beta, shut it down, and kind of move on to something else. Whatever you want to see is most likely what I'll give you. But obviously, if I'm getting bored, then what can I do? But here's my pretty face. I decided to kind of leave it off for the Sefian Oldman. Welcome to Atletico Madrid. Have today confirmed their appointment of Sefian Oldman as the new club's manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football and the appointment of the 43-year-old who has recently spent time away from the club football. So, I like the screen. This first episode is just going to be intro to the squad, I'm going to see the tactics. I haven't even figured that out yet. Maybe play that first, game against my under 23s. Pretty much that's all this is going to be. From then on, it's going to be when I can record, hopefully soon, and then I will just keep playing offline and then see what I can bring you. So anyway, I'm enjoying the screen. It's kind of getting closer to a FIFA look, but then after that, after all this intro screen, it's just shit from there. I do know this club backward and forwards. I watch them all the time. I'm not going to bore you with all the history. You probably know it by now, so let's just move on to the next. So, founded in 1903, Atletico Madrid are a professional Spanish club. Now, I do have the name fixes and everything in place. I have not checked them out to see if they work. As you can see, I do have the old face packs, so I got to update those at some point. We'll see. That'll happen at some point during the series. But so this is the team that we got. Morata and Diego Costa in the front two. I hate Diego Costa. Absolutely hate him. I think his aggression is like 20, right? Yep. His 20 aggression is not going to be well suited for me. So one other thing to note during the series, if you are an Atletico Madrid fan, if I ruin your team, I deeply apologize. This is me getting accustomed with the game. It is me getting kind of having fun with it. I probably won't do transfers and things that you would see Diego Simeone doing. At some point, Costa's going to leave because I can't stand him. If he smacks another player one more time, I'm basically kicking him off the pitch and throwing him out of this damn stadium. So, just so you know. Vitola, Koke, Saul. The team's pretty good. Oblak, as a Liverpool fan, I was hoping for Oblak, but obviously now that we've got Alisson, loving it. But Oblak was the one that I was actually looking forward to. So we've got a lot of things. This is the outline of the board's vision of the future. I'll be in touch shortly to discuss the finer details and to finalize our competition objectives for the coming season. Club culture, strive to make progress on and off the pitch. 5-year plan, ongoing, maintain self-sustainability, sign young players to develop for profit, work within the wage budget. Okay, that's desired for... I don't have to sign young players if too much. End of current season, continue winning the league, Santander. We'll see how that works. Reach the later stage of the Champions League. Ooh, Champions League, so maybe the name fix did work. Win the league, required. Ouch. Supercopa, not important. Champions League, reach a quarterfinal. We'll see, depends on the tactics. So every year they want us to win the league. Oh, the joys. What's this screen? Prior to your appointment as head coach, the staff have been handling the majority of the day-to-day business and activity. Over the coming weeks, days and weeks, we'll be in touch with introductory emails that are designed to give you an overview of the different areas of the club. Okay, so I guess these are the inductions that I want to see. Finally, please do not hesitate to let me know if you'd like any arrangements below to be made. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to Atletico Madrid, and everyone at the club hopes that this is the beginning of a long, successful era. I guess that whole thing has kind of taken over the normal introduction to the club where you get to meet the owner and then the assistant coach and set up all your stuff with them. I kind of like how it's been split out now. That was always the most boring thing because it'd be the exact same. It's been the exact same for years. And you just find click, 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 done. I always hated that. But that's actually an interesting way to kind of split it up. So I like that. So Oldman takes over Atletico Madrid. Vada sacked. Augustin Vada. So I guess the names thing didn't take. Juventus. That was one of the fixes. So I'm not really sure what's going on. So I don't know who Augustin Vara is. Is he? He's not a real player. He's not a real person, right? So apparently, Agustin Vara Gutierrez is a real player or a real coach, defense coach somewhere, but don't know why it's showing me this. A preseason fitness report, okay. So here are the rules that I need to really follow this time. Minimum 15 squad, max of 25, current squad size of 20. Non-EU players, this is the one I always get screwed, max of 3. So I've got 3 in the squad, so I either need to get rid of players or I need to add some Spanish talent to it. Not too bad, because Spain is a huge hotbed for talent, as we all know. Outfield players in the squad, 23, currently 18. So Champions League squad roles, we haven't registered any squads, so that's not too bad. Transfer window, we did bring in João Felix, and I know it's not João, and I'm not going to get that right. So I apologize. Sadly, Griezmann's gone. Tactics induction. I'm an expert at this game. I've been playing it for years. I do not need a freaking tactics induction anymore. That was last season. Let's move on. So Tiki-Taka places the emphasis on short passing, extreme passing, and movement. Extreme pressing and movement. Waiting for space to open up and... I think I like that. So squad induction. Interesting. I didn't know... Did we have that? I don't think we had that in 19. This is your squad, the group of players tasked with carrying out your vision for the team on the pitch. Captain is not set. So, okay. Koke will become the captain. Let's take a look at this thing. So this is the squad. We actually have a fairly good squad. I mean, I'm not too unhappy with it. There are places that probably need to be looked at. But, I mean, with the likes of Thomas Lemar, Diego Costa, I understand. Yes, he's a fantastic striker. He can really put the ball back into the back of the net. But, I mean, again, that 20 aggression is just insane. I cannot stand it, and I hate him in real life. I shouldn't say I hate him, because I don't know the guy. But as a guy who has just been a huge cheat in the past, I don't know what to do with him. But, we do have Alvaro Morata, I cannot say his name though, who sucked at Chelsea, may be very good here. He's got great first touch and great heading, so, maybe cross it into the box and have him smack it in might be worth it. Kalinic and Ibanez, all these purple dudes are out on loan. All these blue dudes are in on loan. So transfer range next year. Yep. So actually January. So that'll be interesting. Versalchko is out for 5 to 6 months. Well, there goes that idea for a right back. But okay. So team report. Let's get to this. Let's see what we have. Wow, they've got inductions on everything now. Team report is constantly updated to aid you in highlighting the strengths, weaknesses, and overall depth of your squad. Well, I hope it's actually updated very regularly, because last time they would say, you suck at goalkeeper. And I'd bring in 2 absolutely drop-dead amazing goalkeepers. It would still say 3 months later, you suck at goalkeeper position. Well, so let's hope that actually works now. I'm just taking these inductions just to see what they say, so... If you want to see any of these inductions, I can do a stream of it at some point later on, but I figured you guys are bored enough as it is just listening to my voice, so I'm not going to worry about any of this unless, again, leave me a comment below. If you want to see any of this, otherwise, I'm just going to skip it all. So, okay, so general performance, the team in general are impressive jumpers and will always be able to compete in the airs. In the airs? Is that how you Brits talk? We just say in the air, we drop the S. There's an aggressive team who tend to channel it well. Diego Costa, ooh, okay. There's a strong work ethic in the squad. That's great. Formation use. I have not played a match. Yeah, so that's not going to help. So after looking at the transfer money and all that, I really don't know what I'm going to do. We do have some spots that we can open up. That's not going to be in this episode. Hopefully next episode we'll have to see. I'll have to kind of do that offline and see how we go. But weaknesses, goalkeeper depth. Lack of quality in the goal. Defender depth. Better depth would be suited at left back, definitely. Lack of quality depth at center back. I mean, they're still not bad. But with just 1.9 left in the transfer budget, there isn't room. We're currently spending way too much on budgets. So we're going to have to look at some of the players to get rid of. Costa might be one of them. Just saying. There's not a great depth of quality outside the first team amongst players currently at the club. So I'm going to have to build a tactic from all of this and kind of see where we go. But we do have a lot of great strengths. Heading, teamwork, work rate, aggression. I've never liked aggression, but Jumping reach, player partnership. So, youth proc, you just said overall depth outside of the first team isn't good, yet there are a number of talented young prospects at the club, including Borja Garces, Tony Moya, and Sergio Cameo. So, I don't know. But, let's get cracking and move on. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I haven't played this game in months, so I got to get back into it. So, Stefan Savic does not want to, absolutely no interest in signing a new contract. Well, then you're one I'm going to get rid of, clearly. Adon doesn't deserve one. Increased sales fee. Tony Moya, who you just told me is one of the top top people in our youth prospects, does not deserve a new contract. FM, you're still fucking with me, and I don't appreciate it. So, yeah. But that does mean that we can sell Savic on. He's a regular starter, I know that. However, if I'm over by 500-something K, he's one I can get rid of and maybe bring in a youngster. I don't know. I'll have to see. So, again, transfer is not going to happen right now. And then all this. Oh, joys. Oh, joys. Why did I pick Atletico again? Okay, this is interesting. In preparation for the new season, Diego Costa has presented us with a potential code of conduct. The team has suggested fixed fines in place of ad hoc disciplinary action, and as such will be happily abide by the rules throughout the campaign. You're free to make adjustments to the suggestions below, or to opt out by using the code of conduct altogether. Okay. What does this mean? So warning, I'm guessing the color is based on their reaction. So I've also finalized the code of conduct you've suggested this season. I trust you're all accepting the rules and on board with the system for the upcoming campaign. Everyone seems happy. The new code of conduct seems to be along the lines of what we were expecting. I'm happy you aren't introducing anything else that's overzealous. That's a great response. Thank you very much. So, got a lot of good greens now. People were kind of half on board. So, let's get into this game though. I just want to play a game here and see how it is. What the hell's going on with these boxes? Can you get rid of the boxes? I'm trying to continue now. FM, you got a bug. Right here. Got a bug. Hello. I don't know what the hell's going on with these training inductions, so close that sucker out. And I guess finish. And the other thing, FM, with the graphics, the look of the players and everything, their faces looks a lot better, but there's very little choice. I mean, you've got little sliders here and there, but overall there's not a lot of choice in just standard image picks. My head is not that round. Is my forehead that big? God. And I really wish you could create kind of the history, a little bit more history of your coach. I also want to have the ability to, if you're replacing Diego Simeone as the Atletico Madrid manager, why is he leaving? I want to be able to create that so, maybe he's being forced out by the board and the players are not going to like that. Maybe he's leaving due to medical reasons and the players are like, okay, I understand. We're on board with a new coach. I think it would help a lot in terms of you as a coach, a new coach coming in, if there's a reason behind the previous coach leaving. I think that would be an excellent addition for next season, personally. See, Diego Simeone, right there. Another bug, I guess? I don't know who Vara is, but Diego Simeone is right there. So, apparently I'm having sound issues again. Oh my lord. Inductions everywhere. Everyone to the match is logged in our timeline. You have access to it at any point and go to look at the incident for more details. Whoops. Making quick changes couldn't be easier. Use this area to make a substitution. There's nothing in the box. And then Morata, Felix, Trippier. I don't know what he's doing. Morata, there we go. Now, obviously, these are games that we should be crushing. So, I've had games where I've lost this match. But, this is kind of just to see and get accustomed to who's out on the pitch and all that. Now, the other thing is, I might be changing the format of this up slightly. I may do it how I always do my standard videos, just like I'm doing now, throughout this beta save. And then when I figure out what is going to happen, later on, if I continue this or move out somewhere else, then I'm going to might change things up to a shorter style, kind of an off-camera style. But, we'll see how everything works out. I haven't yet to figure out what I'm even doing right now. I don't think the players have figured that out either. So, come on, guys. Changing the face of men's health. So, wow, look at that curve. God dang it. That thing it's like Uber curve now. Miguel Hermoso, Felix. Up to Morata, who cannot head it in. I thought you were supposedly like the dude who can head it anywhere. I'm going to say that was a lie. So maybe his... thank you. Disallowed, offside. It's going to be one of those years, I think, with the offside stuff. So, Correa, Vitolo, holy shit in a half shell. That was a header. Now, see, Morata, that's how you do it. But look at Diego Costa passing it in to Correa. I don't know if that was off Luque or not. Oh, actually, it wasn't a header. I'm sorry. That was just a dink off his foot that went 100 miles an hour into the back of the net. No, I think he was just passing it to Correa. Oh, God, Vitolo, if you were in the perfect spot, that would have just been fantastic. And then Felix gets a header in. But that was right over the player. Look at this. Herrera, fantastic cross or pass. But Vitolo's just not there to get it. He does pass it into Felix, who somehow, through this mess of blue, finds it in the back of the net. 3-0. Comfortable win. Obviously, when it's on it's the under-19s? This should be a lot more. Sorry, dudes. I like this. I don't remember this being in FM19. 18-year-old goalkeeper may have had allowed 2 goals, but several athletic saves did the youngster great credit. So he still had a 7-1 rating. Okay, so Saldana might be my third choice right there. What's his ratings? Not very good. He's got a lot of really low numbers. But some good saves. Ariel reached 13. Not too bad for an 18-year-old. So, but that is going to do it for me right now. Welcome to episode 1. Again, I don't know how this format's going to continue throughout the season. I don't know how things are going to continue throughout the season. The one thing I will tell you, this is going to go up on my channel, Sefian FM, as well as the FM blog channel. I'm trying to get more presence on the FM blog channel that I do manage. If you want to become a creator for the FM blog channel, let me know. Drop me a DM on Twitter. My Twitter handle is up on the screen right now. It is Sefian's World. So drop me a DM there. Let me know if you want to become a part of it, and we'll have a discussion. But beyond that, I'm just I want to do FM. I don't have time to do 2 different saves along with everything else that I'm working on at the same time. Plus real life always gets in the way. So, but that's why we have 2 right now. At some point that may change depending on how much time I find myself with. But that is what you'll see this here on both Sefian FM and FM blog. And yeah, anyway, that is it for me, Sefian FM. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for next episode where maybe we'll find some transfers. Hopefully some money. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy.